Welcome. Today we are going to start next topic of kinematics, that is circular motion. Okay. So, first of all we should know what is circular motion, the types of circular motion. The types of circular motion, it can be uniform, it can be non-uniform. What is the meaning of uniform and non-uniform? It is related with the velocity, it is related with the velocity. Okay. Suppose a particle, if a particle is moving in this circle, okay, if the particle is moving in this circle, okay, if okay, suppose a particle is moving in this circle, okay, suppose at an instant the point is here, okay, the point is here, okay, then with certain velocity, with certain speeds, we can say with certain speeds, say u, okay, and when it is at here, it is here, okay, when then it's it is since it is along the gravity, therefore its velocity this speed is going to increase, okay, it going to increase due to this gravity, okay. If this is the point is here, then it is the maximum. Then what will happen? Then if the particle reaches at this point, okay, then that motion is against the gravity, therefore the velocity which is at this point, it will be going to decrease, and at this point it is reduced, at this it is reduced at this point, it is the minimum, okay. After that its speed is going to increase, then what it's mean? It's mean that if we need to rotate up this particle in constant speed u, in a circle of radius r, it requires certain acceleration, without acceleration we cannot achieve this constant speed u, okay, without acceleration we cannot achieve this constant u, okay. Since we know that acceleration is it is the rate of change of velocity dv by dt, okay. So, here the speed in circular motion, the speed of the particle is the constant, okay, but it does not mean that the velocity at every point is constant, okay. The velocity at every point is changing, okay, velocity at every point is changing in terms of direction, not in terms of magnitude. In terms of magnitude, its speed is u, but direction is changing at every point, okay, at every point. That is why acceleration it is not treated, it should not be treated as 0, okay. Since dv, it is a dv, vector dv is vector dv over dt, okay, it is not equals to 0, okay. Speed is same, okay. Since the speed is same, okay, since only speed is same, okay, velocity is changing. So, uniform, in case of uniform circular motion, speed is constant throughout every point in the circumference of a circle, but in non-uniform velocity is going to change, right. Example of circular motion, it is spinning of a ball on a string. If we are spinning a ball with a string, then it is the case of circular motion. Turning a car on a horizontal or vertical curve, okay. If say this is the curvature of the road. So, when the vehicle is moving in this path, okay, okay, here this is a this is a curve, this is a curve. So, this is okay here, okay. So, this circular motion will be here, okay, here circular motion, okay. To change the direction, we provide the horizontal as well as, okay, horizontal as well as vertical, okay, okay. Since this is straight, if this is straight, so at this point there will be curve, okay, circular curve if the radius is r, okay. Turning a car on a horizontal or vertical curve, going through a loop on a roller coaster, okay, in a roller coaster, okay, like this, okay. Planet orbiting around the sun, these are the example of the circular motion, okay. The next thing which is required to know that from where that speed u is to be maintained, okay, okay, acceleration is okay, okay, acceleration is okay. From acceleration that value you the speed is going to maintain, but from where that acceleration will come, okay, from where that acceleration will come. If we want to rotate, this particle, okay, if in a circle, then it means then the force, the driving force must be from the center to this, okay. And that in case of a string, in this case in case of spinning a ball through a string, okay, okay, we are providing, okay, that okay, through a string, okay, through a string we are providing the sufficient acceleration value a to maintain the speed u, okay. Means that force is required, okay. In case of spinning a ball, that force is coming through string, If there is no string, in case of a planet orbiting around the sun, okay, okay, then what will be the driving force for circular motion? The driving force for circular motion will be the g into m1 m2 by distance r square, okay, by Newton's force of attraction between two bodies of mass m1 and m2, okay. That will be the attracting force of attraction, okay. Let us now calculate the value of a, and its direction, position, okay, and the rotation, circular rotation, okay, at point c, and this one radial velocity also. So, let us drive the expressions. Suppose a particle is moving in a circle of radius r, okay. C is the radius, suppose C is the radius, and at some instant, at some time, the particle is at point here, and the velocity component is this one v t at some time t, okay. And after some time t plus delta t, if the particle is from this point, say from A to B with velocity component at v t plus delta t, okay, t plus delta t, okay, t plus delta t, okay, t plus delta t, or we can see that t plus del t. So, from A to B, there is change in velocity, delta v, there is change in velocity delta v, okay. And through this and from point A to B, what is the angular displacement at the center, at angular displacement and the center, it is it is through this angle, say this is d theta या delta t, okay, it is d theta or delta t, okay, delta d del theta. Okay. So, if we want to know the value of change in velocity, okay, since we need to calculate the the acceleration, okay, the acceleration a, okay, after calculating the value of acceleration, okay, then I will define why it is centripetal acceleration. So, let us calculate first of all a. So, it is dv by dt for a small time interval, it is shown here. So, delta v, okay, it will be delta v, okay, delta v, it is delta v by delta t, okay. So, delta v by delta t, okay, delta t, small t. So, this is okay. So, delta v, okay, delta v, okay, in terms of, let us delta v, okay, and what is delta v? Delta v, it is what, this one, delta v is this one, delta v is what, this is, if this is the r, radius r, then dv is this, okay, dv is r into d theta, So, okay, so by putting dv is equal to r into d theta, okay. Okay, let us write it is in terms of dv by dv, okay, we call it dv by d theta into d theta by dt, okay, okay. So, actually you write d, okay, you write, we for small changes we can write d or delta, no problem, okay. So, dv by, okay, d theta by dt, it is what, it is okay, here this is here, this is v, so it is v into del v by del, oh, okay, no, say this is this one is say del r, okay. So, we should write as del r, okay, see this is del r, okay, del r by d theta, okay, yes, del r. So, put it dv by dt, put it in terms of dv by del r into, okay, let us write it as, let us write it as dv by dr into dr by dt, okay. What is dr, okay, what is dr by dt, okay, what is dr by dt, it is simply v, okay, it is simply v, change in the position, okay. If at this point is the position, it is the position vector, it is r, it is vector r, and here it is vector r at time t plus t delta t. So, it is v, okay. So, it is v into dv by dr, okay, it is dv by r. What is dv by dr? Dv by dr, it is what, we can write dv as dv as, okay, we can write this one, from if we make the, if we use the triangle law, if we use the triangle law to get the delta v, okay, to get the change in the velocity. So, we need, if we are applying the triangle rule at this point. So, this is v t, okay, v t and at time t, and if this is v at time t plus delta t. So, this is the velocity component delta v, this is the this is the change in the velocity, okay, that is change in the velocity component, and its direction will be, perpendicular to this, its direction will be perpendicular to this, okay, its direction will be perpendicular to this. Why it is perpendicular to this? Because at point A the speed is perpendicular to the position vector, here it is also perpendicular to its position vector, and in any point, okay, velocity will always be perpendicular to the position vector. Therefore, change in velocity will be perpendicular to that displacement component, that displacement delta r also, okay. So, its direction is this one, its direction is this one, change of velocity, it is pointing towards C, okay, because that direction delta v, it will be towards C, it will be towards the center, okay, towards the center, and since this angle, this triangle will also have the same value of change in this angle theta, okay, theta. Therefore, this one triangle and that one triangle, they are the similar triangle, okay. Therefore, we can write delta v by delta r, okay, is equal to v by r, we can write it, okay. So, dv by dr, okay, dv by dr we can write it as v by r. Therefore, the acceleration we have v square by r. Therefore, the acceleration we have v square by r. Since this acceleration is it is in the direction of, it will be in the direction of what? It will be in the direction of delta v, okay. It will be in the direction of delta v. It will be in the direction of delta v, okay. It will be in the direction of delta v, and the delta v, it will always acting towards the center, at this position here. If we are talking, if we are considering to change in this, then what will be this one, okay. If we are considering for this segment, then the direction of delta v, okay, it will be this. So, it is this component is center seeking, okay. That is why it is centripetal acceleration, and that is why it is written as a suffix c, okay. That is why it is written as a suffix c, right, okay. So, it is in case of uniform motion, okay. Uniform motion, we need acceleration value a is equal to v square by r, okay, v square by r, okay. Then what the force we need to require? We need the force, it is m into AC, it will be m into AC, okay. Say in example, in case of spinning a ball through a string, okay, for same speed u, what the value of tension in the through the string should be provided? That will be m into AC, okay, that will be m into AC. That value of force has to be provided to this particle through the string to have the uniform velocity, okay, to have the uniform velocity in a circle, okay. So, in case of non-uniform acceleration, okay. Prior to that, say this is the position of the point, okay, particle, and position of the particle, and this is the center. So, the direction of the acceleration, it will be always 90 degree to this, perpendicular to this, and it is center seeking, okay. Now, if and this is the velocity component, u, this is the velocity component v, okay, velocity component v, okay. in case of non-uniform, what will be changes? What will be the changes in case of non-uniform? In case of non-uniform, apart from this acceleration, AC, okay, there will be one more acceleration, that is tangential acceleration, that is the tangential acceleration. Why tangential acceleration? Why tangential acceleration? Because the speed along the circle it is changing, that why acceleration, that way tangential acceleration, and therefore total acceleration will be vector addition of these two. Okay. So, this is the circular motion for non-uniform case. Okay. Let us have tangential relation between tangential velocity, centrifugal acceleration with respect to omega, Okay. Say a point is rotating, point is circular, point is moving in this circular path, at the center here, and the position vector at this point, say this is r, this is vector r at time t, position vector r. So, and if the magnitude of r, if the magnitude of position vector r is r, then the position vector at this point, it is it will depend upon the angle theta, say this is angle theta. If this is angle theta, then if this is angle theta, and omega is the revolution per second, is the number of revolution per second, then and t is the time required to suppose omega is the revolution per second. So, what will be the value of theta? The value of theta will be simple, omega into t. Okay. If omega is the revolution per second. Okay. So, at per second, revolution per second, then at time t, theta will be this omega t. So, the position vector of r will be what? This horizontal component, since this is x axis. So, it will be what? It will be r cos theta, okay, r cos theta, and cos theta is what? Omega t, r cos omega t. Okay. It is along x axis, say this is I cap, plus vertical component will be what? R, it will be r sin theta, and so it is r sin omega t. Okay. And the unit vector along this, it is j. So, this is the position, this is the position vector. Okay. And we know that the velocity v, okay, it is dr by dt, right. So, it is how much? It is r cos sin omega t into omega, okay, omega with minus sign, and plus r omega cos omega t. Okay. So, what is the magnitude of this? So, magnitude of velocity, it is r omega, it is r, it will be how much? Sin omega t, cos omega t, it will be r into omega. So, this is the relation between radial tangential velocity and this omega, okay, revolution per second. So, tangential velocity, it is r omega, okay. Now, differentiate it again with respect to dt. So, we will get acceleration, centrifugal acceleration. So, it is minus r omega square sin, it will change as cos omega t, and it is minus r omega square cos omega t, it will be sin omega t. Then what will be the value of AC? what will be the value of AC? It will be r omega square mod of AC. Okay. So, centripetal acceleration, it will be r omega square, right. So, let us calculate one question. Let us calculate one question. An automobile weight 25 kilonewton moves on a road. Okay. The road, the curvature of the road is like this. Okay. The longitudinal section of which is shown in figure. Okay. Longitudinal section of road is shown in figure. It moves with uniform velocity 50 kilometer per hour. So, velocity v speed, actually speed is 50 kilometer per hour. Okay. So, it is 50 into 5 by 18. So, in meter per second. So, what is that value? So, that value is 250 divided by 18. So, that value is 13.88 meter per second. So, this is the velocity. Okay. It moves with the uniform velocity. What the vertical reaction experienced at A, B and C? Here, here and here. Okay. At point C, C is the level path, means horizontal plane is here. Okay. At point B, okay, the curvature is there, and what is the radius? The radius at here. Okay. The radius at here, it is given to us as how much? R is equal to 20, and for here the curvature is given, okay, with radius r is equal to 80. Okay. So, r is given to us in both case, and here what is the value of r? It is the plane, it is plane. Okay. So, it do not have any r. So, if this is the center point, okay, if suppose this is the center point with reference to point A, then what will be the, okay, if the if the vehicle is moving at point C, okay, C to B to A, suppose at this point, if this is the center, okay, since this is circular, this when the automobile enters at this point, so its a motion from here to here, it will be circular, and if it is circular, then to have the same speed of 50 kilometer per hour, it requires acceleration. So, the acceleration will be pointed out where? It will be pointed out in towards the center, means AC, and the what will be the value of centripetal acceleration? It will be v square by r, and v square it is 13.88 square divided by r. In this case it is 80. Okay. This is for AC segment, So, it is square divided by 80. Okay. That comes to be 2.411, okay, meter per second square, right. So, what we need to calculate? We need to calculate the vertical reaction experienced at A. Vertical reaction at point A. Vertical reaction will be what? Weight component. This is the weight component W. Okay, and W is here. W is 25 kilonewton. Weight component. Okay, and weight component, and here it is m into it is W upon G into AC. Okay. This is from where? Due to acceleration AC. So, this is reaction RA. So, RA will be what? RA will be summation of these two. RA will be summation of W plus W upon G into AC. Okay. But at this point, at the point B, center is here in this side. So, at point B, so this is at point A and at point B, weight W is acting in this direction, and due to acceleration W upon G into AC, it is acting in this direction, and the reaction is this R A. So, the value of the value of R B, so the value of R B will be W minus W upon G into AC. Okay. Since this is the horizontal path, so there will be no any acceleration, then the component of reaction R C, that will be equals to W, that will be equals to W. Okay. That will be equals to W. So, in this case R B, that will be a smaller value, it will be 18.85 after calculation, and R A, it will be 29.07, and W, it is 25. Okay. So, in next class we will continue the remaining part of that motion. Okay. Thank you very much.